5:32.
Told you it were, didn't I? No changes.
Alan Norris.
He's the mightiest of all mighty fishermen in here.
Right, good morning fishy people, I'm Alan Norris from FishOn TV and it is the 20th of July. It is July, isn't it? Yeah. 20th of July, I'm going to have to help that because it's boiling. You are now joining me at the Rookery waters for the third round of the UK Championships, and I've drawn, as you've seen, Magpie 32. Means absolutely nothing to me. Never fished it before. All I can tell you is I've not been doing very well in sections, and I've just seen who's in my sections. It should be a doddle, this. Matt Pillett, Tyrone Horn, Alex Doherty, Ben Townsend and another. So some good anglers there. Yes! I was including myself. Right, I've been seeing them buy gallons, 2 gallons of casters and all that sort of stuff. No, not for me. Been it, seen it and done it. Right, let's get to us peg. Let's decide how I'm going to fish. I've got to fish, got to be shallow. There's a hell of a breeze on. It is the day after the 38 and 39 and 40 degree temperatures, so we shall see how it fishes, eh? Could be a decent weight, I don't know. You've got to put 4 nets in and share them out. I can't really tell you much more. Let's get to my peg, get a few rigs set up, get ready and get bagging. Yes. Right. I am, yeah. About 8 minutes to go. Oh, that's Alex just having a Jimmy Riddle. He's next door to me. I've got Matt Pillett over there, look. I'm not sure who that is. I've forgotten this guy's name. There's Cookie over there. Ben Townsend over there. So, good company. Know absolutely nothing about this peg. It looks a nice peg. I've got a few options. Top 2 and 2. I've been told your margins come on shallow, quite long, and then I've got an option to fish method as well, or bomb over at top of where my long line is, where I've been feeding pellets. So have a look at the peg. Well, there we go. Got one margin down here, and you've got to have 4 nets in it. Put fish in each one. You keep going like that. So, and then we've got a deep margins. This is about 3.5 foot. This, as close as I can get. So the deep margins. Top 2 and 2 down here. I'm going to fish shallow out here, and then I've got a mugging rig and get a little bit further with, dotting about. I can't reach those reeds, but I can with the method. We keep getting gusts of wind. I know you're thinking pellet waggler might be good, but the wind, we keep getting some gusts. I'm not risking pellet waggler over there. Plus I don't want to have gazillion options. I think shallow, top 2 and 2 and margins is the key. Baits, I've got some 8mm that I'm planning on 4s and 6s. I've got micros and ground bait. I've kept them covered up so it's red hot. I've got some meat in here which I'm keeping cool, which I'll be putting on the hook, and that's it. We keep saying try and keep it simple. It's difficult to keep it simple, there's that many things to do. But top 2 and 2, I'll probably go out and just have a little bit of mugging to start with. I've seen 1 or 2 fish, not loads, but 1 or 2. They keep appearing from nowhere, so I think they're just under the surface. It's quite dark. I'm looking forward to it. This guy to my right, I've forgotten his name. I'll have to have a look on my phone. He says you're going to need £300 to win your section. £300? 300? I've only broke 100 once this year. But we'll see how we get on. I'm up against it. It's a cracking section that I'm in. Great anglers, so I am looking forward to it. So let's see how we get on. See you during the match. Well, first put in after a few slaps. I've got one, and so has the guy to my right, and so has Alex. Well, a nice steady £4 start. 3.5 we'll give him. We'll accept that, won't we? Nice one. Right, there we go folks, let's get back in. I've not recorded them all, this is my 4th one. I've bumped a couple off. I found that we're mugging. Alexa's catching 1 or 2. That Pilly's in. It's crisp barley. Oh, that bloody thing. I see that. I mean, there was no reason for that to come off. That has just come off itself. That was a good fish. But yeah, it's enjoyable, this. Keep getting 1 or 2. 1 or 2 to be mugged, but you can't really see them. It's really dark, is the water. I know people say get these special glasses. I've tried 3 or 4 different types, and yeah, you can see a bit better, but when it's dark like this, you can't see that many, folks. I just keep throwing a few just in front of me. Yeah. I'll be top 2 and 2. And we'll get back out, see if we can get another. Into another one, bumped one and got into another one, but they're zooming about everywhere. One minute you see them, next minute you don't, and then they're there. It's weird, they're up and down all over the shop. And this is really trying to go now. And what I've found is, yeah, try and mug 1 or 2, but they don't seem to be going for it straight away, muggers. 1 or 2 do. Slapping it same spot, and then if I spot a mugger, I'll have a go for it. I've got most of them after a couple of slaps. There we go. On about £4. That'll do. Thank you very much. So we're at £16 it first 45 minutes, so 40 minutes should I say. Lost a couple. Alex had probably got a few more than that. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's hope it gets better and better, folks. Right, over and out. I just heard Alex say he's got 9 carp. This is my 5th. Oh, it looks like a nice ghosty, this. Yeah, it's got him by surprise there. Nice big ghosty. That's £6. Oh, you just hate it when you can't get your finger in its mouth. Poor little bugger. It's got a lip missing. That's took me over. I'll put 6 on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 odd pound in the first hour. Well, 55 minutes. Yeah. Can't complain at that, can we? Oh, a few more there. And there is 1 or 2 fish in front of me, and I've tried mugging in front of me, but they're not having it. I'm setting that up for deck if it goes quiet on this, so. You're probably wondering why I've got a towel on here, because with everything being wet, it's sticking on my legs because I ain't got jeans on, it's on my skin. I can feel it on my hands now, it's not good. Let's have a quick look, see if there's anything. Nope. This is my shortest lash, as you can see on my hands here. Well, there's one just coming across there. No. Let's have a little go for him there. Oh. Bloody wind's blowing it back to me. No. Keep having a look as I'm shipping out, see if there's anything to... and there was one just in front of me there where I've been feeding. This wind's becoming a bit of a pain. It's nice and cool, mind. Or should I say cooler, it's still a warm day. And I keep checking, sometimes I'll slap it, sometimes I'll place it. It's just it's hard to gauge what they're wanting. And then I'll go into them there, just one slap. Oh, I think that were a liner. Bite there. And again. They could be the F1s. You need a shorter lash with F1s, but like I said before, with carp, whoa, wind's going. With carp, this is as short as I'll go. It's about 2 foot, maybe 18, just over 18 inch. Yeah, they're either small fish or F1s that's having a go at that. Because every carp that's taking it under, it's just gone. I'm getting indications most puttings now, which is good. I wasn't to start with. Right, wind's blowing me landing net all over. Wow. I hate it when it does this because your presentation disappears. Oh, there's fish there. I've just seen a swirl just beyond my float. Oh yeah, bloody thing. That's the wind that has just got in a bit of a tangle there. Oh, let's come out now. Like I say, you can't really see many muggers at all. I know they're up and down there. Loads of different dragonflies and butterflies down here I've seen, I'll tell you. Doing a bit of John Wilson there. Ooh, look at the colours on that. Some big cruisers coming in. There you go, just in front hopefully. Alex is in again. Oh, that definitely were an F1. Come on, fishy. Show these fishy people what a mighty fisherman I am. I'm not sure what to expect on here. I didn't know it was going to be carp, F1s up there. So far I've had carp, but I think I'm getting pestered with F1s now. Oh, Magpie's got 30 pounds, he's got more than me then, must have a bigger fish. There we go. Oh, that feels funny. So what we'll do is we'll just put a few pellets out there while he's having a little swim about. And there's definitely fish there. And I've just heard a guy to my right whose local it is, says they're not quite having it, but I'm happy enough. I'm catching one or two. Yeah. Come on, little fishy. These don't seem as big as what Billy's been getting. Ah, an F1. Oh, it was an F1. Laddie thing. Little F1. Nobody likes to see that, do they, folks? Folks, it's been a bit funny on shallow. Foul hooked one that took me all over the place and straightened me hook out. So I had to go with one with a bit longer hook length. Sorry, lash should I say, not hook length. It just wasn't quite working. So I've gone on the feed, I fed a few 6mm pellets onto the corner of those reeds. And I've had 3 fish in 3 chucks. They're not massive fish, but they're alright, you know. As long as I'm catching all day, I'm Alan's happy. Nosha's happy. Yeah, alright, not bad at all. About £4, so we get on the click 1, 2, 3, 4, up to about £40, something like that, and there's 2 hours gone, so I need to up my rate because I know Alex is definitely, he's got about 17 car. I were about 10, something like that, maybe 11. That Pilly's, I heard him say he got about 45, 50 pounds, so he's doing all right. I've fed my margin line down there just to get him interested. Oh. And I will have a look. Because the guy, I'm not sure whether it was Alex or not, I didn't ask his name, guy in there, he says get in your margins as soon as you can, he says, because you'll catch it and the bigger fish, so I'll be having a sneaky look, surely. Now the only trouble is I want to get next to those reeds, but there's things hanging over, so while the wind's blowing like that, yes, we'll just keep that there, right on the edge. There we go, lovely, lovely shabbly. Yes, we like catching fishes, we like catching fishes. Come on, the carps. So, we're doing all right. I can't see £300 coming out, like not in this peg from me. But you never know, folks. You never know. Oh, wind blew them away. And there's fish there. I've just seen them. There we go. That'll do. Bit of interest, and a few just in front. Just down here. And the bites have been coming within 2 to 4 minutes. Not the fishes. And Alex is in again, he's doing a great job. In fact, they're filming him. I think BT Sport's filming him. Like a legend is Alex Doherty now. Lindome legend. There we go. Nice positive bite. And that came after 1 minute and 15 seconds. I've got my mate Castor over there. He's having a good day. That Pilly. I can't believe the mightiest is catching, he says. What does he mean by that? What does he mean by that? What does he mean? Does he not know I am the mightiest? You've got to have a laugh, folks. You've got to have a laugh, haven't you? Oh, I thought he were going to give in. And now he's decided to try. Oh, the calves. We've got that one, we've got him. Oh yes, a little bit bigger. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Fish. He's unhooked himself, what a legend. Get in, about £5. Oh well, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. I know you're going to think it's defeatist, but it's realistic. It's very difficult not to finish last in this section today. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to fish my doodads off today. So we'll put another 6 on. It's 2 o'clock. Oh no, sorry, 3 o'clock. We're going 2 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 48, 49 pound. It's 5-hour match. So we've got another 3 hours. Yeah, let's have £300. Come on, the noshers. A little bit too far. No, I just didn't want it that close because them reeds look. Ooh. You know what I'm saying, folks? You know what I'm saying. But it'll do. It's where those pellets went. Oh. Do you know something? I pulled it same there, and they only just reached, and they went through. That's better. There's a few getting there. Lovely jubbly. Right. See what I'm doing? Let's hope we get another. Right, it dried up on method. I've been kept feeding me this short line, so that's my 3rd put in. I'm not sure if it's foul hooked or not. This 'cause it didn't half go. I've had an F1 and this one. And there's definitely fish knocking about. Nice carp. It's about £7. That'll do. That'll take me up to about £60. £60 and there's 2 hours 25 minutes left. Alex has got more. Matt's got more. Don't know how much more. And the guy to my right, he's really bagging. He's a regular here. He had £100 half an hour ago. Right, there we go folks, just in front of me, top 2 and 2. And what I'm doing, I'm putting about 10-15 pellets in, and then after a minute or so I'll chuck half a dozen round it as well. And there's definitely fish interested for sure. Let's just hope we can get a few. Got the marker. Hold that out of the water slightly. That's just sinking straightening up. And that's a nice tight line, I can tell, because if a fish knocks it, the float lifts up a little bit. It's just, the tightness goes slack at the minute, the pellet's just holding it down slightly. And there's definitely fish knocking about around there. I've just seen a swirl. I don't know if you could see that. There, look. So I might even try put my shallow rig over that shortly. And I've not got it dotted right down because there's a lot of catching carp like this. I'm ignoring the sort of little taps and things. You can't mistake the proper bite because I've been lifting into taps thinking it might be F1s and there'll be nothing there. So I'm just waiting until it actually goes properly. And Casper keeps calling me mighty. I think they're taking mickey out of me, you know what I mean? But we'll see. We shall see. Castor. I'll have wanted me to sing. There we go. And only just after I threw some pellets round it, about a minute or so after I'd laid the rig in, a lovely positive bite, I went into another one. This feels funny. It's shaking about. This could be foul hooked, not sure, but it just feels funny. Hate it when they're foul hooked. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It don't feel right. That it's side to side when I'm trying to bring it in. Lovely bite as well. Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's got it in tail. Every time it swishes its tail, it goes side to side. As close as I can and then try and get its tail out at water so it can't swim away. That's the theory. Damn it, I hate foul hookers, they just take so long to get in. That's the only trouble with foul hookers. You have to give it some to try and get them out. A good chance hook can pull out. Yeah, they're a good fish as well. Let's hope the hook's okay.
Not now, Matthew. 95.
Oh, he's got 95. That's Castor. Right, there we go. Foul hooker lost, folks. Not a lot you can do about that.
You've got now 150. What? You've got 150. 20 carp in there. What?
This guy outside of me looks like he's going to have about £200. He's absolutely smashing it, his lad. The wind's blowing everything everywhere, right. There we go, folks. Foul hooker lost, let's get back in. Oh, look at dragonfly here, can you see it? Look at that belter. He's a beauty, him. I've had a couple short that I did land. I've lost two right at net. No reason, hook just pulled out. Obviously the foul hooker. I've just got this one. decided to go a little bit. And this will take me to £70. Matty's got just over 100, I think, or about 100 he says. And the guy to my right in this corner, the guy who fishes it quite regularly, he must have 200 with the sound of it. A 20 carp in last hour. It's been a right scrap, but it's not biggest neither. Come on, fishy. Just won't turn his bloody head. Got you this time. Oh, he put a mighty battle up. Mighty. What a scrap, sunshine. What an absolute scrap that was. I keep forgetting which net I've gone in. We'll start with that one on the left now. So we'll put £3 in for that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 71. So there we go, folks. Oh, folks, I've had a look in my margin and I cannot. I keep getting bites, but they're not carp. And Alex is absolutely, what a display of margin fishing. He told me he got 2.5, 4 foot nearly down there. I just can't seem to get a bite. I've tried meat, I've tried corn. Meat and corn are what I'm going to use down there. If carp are in there, I don't think it makes much difference whether it's dead reds, meat, worm. If they're having it, they're having it. So I've just gone back on this top 2 and 2 short, just pulled out one right at the net again. But Magpie, Alex and the guy to my right are absolutely smashing it. They're top 3 for sure. Don't know how anybody else is getting on. And them spiders are back crawling on my face. I don't know how Ben Bell's getting on, but I've not really been watching. I can't get a bite in that margin. Yeah. God, they're just unbelievable, folks, aren't they, these? They just won't get their heads up at all. He nearly got his head up then. Knocking the camera. Alex will have £200 now, and I reckon he's had about £100 just in margin in the last hour or so. Incredible stuff. Forgot which was that long since I had a fish. I've gone about half an hour, apart from that one on the bomb that you saw. I've had it really slow. I mean, he's into another one of the good fish that he's catching. Yeah, well done, Alex. He's on 2 section wins, so he's... Wish him all the best because he's after winning it, is Alex. Magpie is just behind him. That shot's moved. How the heck has that moved? I'll get that back. Right, so we'll get back in, folks. We'll see if we can get a few more. Yeah, just take my cap off. Right, we're all weighed in. I got less than I thought actually, and then I thought I got must have got giddy with clicker. Before we get going, I've got to tell you something. What a fabulous place this is. So, whoever owns it, well done. It's a credit to you. It's a lovely, lovely fishery. That lots of fishing. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Got a bit frustrated in the last hour and a half. It might have been a bit more than that. I really struggled at the end. I was doing all right, as you know. I mean, I said I got 50 with what I've weighed in. It might have been 40, 45, something like that. But I was catching fish. I was catching shallow. I was catching somewhat method. And the best line in end ended up being top 2 and 2. And I hooked into some lovely fish. I lost a few, as you saw. But it went really funny. The last 2 hours I couldn't stop foul looking, and I've asked a few guys, you know, I wanted to. I put a shallow rig over it because I saw a few swirls. I put a deeper shallow rig over it. I actually come off bottom with the rig I got. It was just constantly bouncing. And I've not fed any micros. All I've fed is a few, maybe 10 to 15 6mm to start with, which I actually cut out because I was getting bites by just throwing 6 to 8 6mm pellets. And I thought that I was warned, don't put too much bait in because you can end up foul looking, and I still ended up foul looking, and the bottom started fizzing. I think a lot of fish has come in, and at the end I didn't video it. Oh, I lost so many fish, but they were foul hooked. They were just all over the place. Looked like proper bites straight under, foul hooked, and it drove me absolutely mad. It made me feel, it spoiled my day a little bit because I hooked into a lot of fish and I kept losing them. So it did spoil the enjoyment I was actually having. Alex on my left, I would say, with about an hour and a half to go, he would have probably been about 25 pounds in front of me, something like that. And then he's gone in his margin. And I'll tell you the mistake I think I've made when I've talked to people. A few very, very good anglers, some full-time anglers. Alex is full-time, Matt is full-time. Ben Townsend, actually. When I kept mentioning Ben Townsend, I didn't realise that when I kept saying the guy's absolutely bagging to my right, that's Ben Townsend. Boy, has he bagged. I've ended up weighing in 85 pounds. I think if I could have rectified the foul hookers, I think if I fished that short line there, I think I'd be putting a little bit less in, unless I was shallow fishing there, to stop the foul hookers, because it was madness. I think I should have had £150. That's my personal opinion, what I think I should have had today, which would have come nowhere. Matt Pilly's had over 200, or round about 200. He'll fished caster shallow, I'm sure, and then he's fished in his margins and caught prolifically. I've kept trying the margins, I've had nothing in the margins, so that was frustrating. I think what the mistake I think I've made is they said you should have just kept chucking down to your left. Easy. Catching that amount of fish, it needs to be easier and closer. Right, completely agree with that. But I was fishing to the next platform, which were about, they were top 6. But I never had a bite in it. Not a bloody bite. That was frustrating. Ben Townsend has had £340 and he's won the match. So well done, Ben Townsend. Nice talking to you today, by the way. And you are the third round's UK Championships mightiest fisherman. Well done, son. What a display of caster shallow fishing. And I asked him what hook length he was using, because I thought, how the heck can you pull them in that quick fishing caster shallow? Because I never go above like 0.15 on caster shallow. He started off on 0.18 and a 16. He's hooked it to a 14 hook, 0.20, 2-inch hook length, and he's just had one a bum. It was ridiculous the speed he was catching him. And when the drone's gone over, the guys were telling him, when they looked at the footage, he got a 10-metre square of carp in front of him at the top, with the top 6 sections of his pole, and he just said it were crackers. He said it were a handful in, chuck them as far as I could get them to there, knock it in, bang, carp. And it was just ridiculous. I think he was catching like 20 every sort of half an hour, 40 minutes or something like that. It was just, he's had 100 odd carp. That's just unbelievable. Fantastic day's fishing. Alex Doherty, £100, I was saying. He reckoned he'd got £100 with an hour and a half to go, so he wasn't much in front of me, because I've had very few fish in the net at the end. In the last sort of hour and a half, 2 hours, it kept losing the bloody things. And he's just fished hard pellet pretty close to him in 2.5 foot of water. I'd got about 4 foot in my margin, which I didn't like, and he must have had £150 there. I think he's had about 230 or 240, something like that, and he's come second in section. So well done, Alex. You've kept your cool. You must have felt the panic stations coming on. Brilliant margin fishing, that pal. Well done. Second in match was Dale Shepherd. I've just been talking to him. Dale Shepherd with £273, and he's another guy we're talking to, and he asked me what I did. He says, Al, you've got to get it a bit closer to yourself when you're catching that amount of fish, and he was the second person to tell me that. So something learnt there, folks. Something learnt. When there's that many fish there, that's what you've got to do. Fish a little bit closer and get them in a little bit quicker. So, and that £340 I just think is ridiculous. That's just fantastic, folks, isn't it? But I will have come nowhere again. It was a tough section for me. I reckon I've probably come last in section with that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't worry, folks, I'm not disheartened. I was a bit disappointed with losing all the fish at the end. It did spoil it a little bit. No, I'm not disheartened. It's a massive learning curve, that. Great fishery, that. If ever you fancy coming fishing and you want to catch plenty of fish, I'm sure if you come pleasure fishing here, you'll get fed up of catching them. It's Rookery waters. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm looking forward to coming next year here for certain. Right, that's me done, dusted. Pretty semi-skimmed. Right, I'm thinking eventually maybe match this at Messingham Sands on Sunday. On Saturday, I've actually got the Adlington Feeder Champs qualifier. So I shall see you there on Saturday, hopefully. So I hope you've still enjoyed today's video. I've thoroughly enjoyed today's fishing. Oh, by the way, something dropped on the floor. I think a chicken hatched in a pigeon or a dove's nest, and he dropped the shell at the side of me. Thank you very much, Mr. Pigeon, dove, or whatever you was. Right, today just boing right at the side of me, right at the side of my box. Thought somebody was chucking eggs at me. So I hope you've still enjoyed today's video at Rookery Waters in the UK Champs third round. Next round is at Parston. Don't forget, folks, it's absolutely free to subscribe. If you click the notification bell, you will get all our videos as we upload them, and a thumbs up would be very, very nice. So there we go, folks. Take care. We shall see you on the bank at either Anglezark or Rivington. Take care, and don't forget, fish on.